Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video, unlike any video you've ever seen before, honestly. So, Roots has approached me and he's like, dude, I've been saving Sacred Shards for about 2 years. Basically, what he's been doing is waiting on pool events. Pool events for arena meta champions. Every now and again, he like splurges out. If there's like a ×10 Kaimar, he goes in and he gets his Kaimar. Today, he said to me, don't stop pulling my sacreds until you've got me 4 more copies of Duchess. Okay, so right now, he does buy, by the way, Void Shards. He's been pretty open with that. But that's all he buys in terms of shard packs. I guess we don't really care about the epic, honestly. Let's just do this. But he wants, for the progressive chance, up to 25 times chance for Duchess. This is huge for someone who wants to be in the Plat Arena meta. He's got a big account, right? He's one of the Sin clan. They've been playing the game for a long time. Of course, a spender. He's got some crazy Void champions. Spends quite a lot on Void shards. But he's a hoarder as well. He's been hoarding his other shards like crazy. Look at this account. +4s all over the place. And lots of gold. Okay, so this is a big boy account. This is when I say to people, you know, my account is big, but compare it to, you know, some players in the game, it's nothing. This is that example. Someone who's like, I'm ready to pick up multiple copies of Duchess. So I'd like to thank Dragonair's Silent Gods for sponsoring this video. Dragonair's just launched Season 2. Brand new season, span new game. And to celebrate, I'm going to be streaming tonight, 7 PM UTC on YouTube. I'll put the link down below. I will be dressed as a pirate and I will be joined by my pal, Deadwood Jedi, to look at some of the new Season 2 content. You can come and watch. You can also win some giveaways tonight, including in-game resources, but actual prizes as well. So I unboxed a Dragonair box just recently, actually. I got this kind of like cool D20. I got a Dragonair cap. I got a t-shirt as well. So I'm going to be doing giveaways of prizes like that on stream tonight. So yeah, Dragonair in Season 2, we've got 30 new heroes, including heroes from 3 new damage types. So there's Thunderbolt, there is Burn, and there is Ice Blast. All different damage types, and each of those have got their own exclusive legendary heroes. We're going to be going through some of those today. We're going to be trying to summon some tonight. There's also 2 promo codes that you can get involved with. Dragon Season is one, and Dragon Air S2 is another. I mean, Season 2 is basically like a brand new game. You will get new artifact set. They brought out a ton of new boss content as well. Again, we're going to be playing some of those bosses tonight, hopefully. I'm really just scratching the surface. They've got new elemental affinity grouping. So you're going to have fire and necrosis together, ice and radiance, lightning and poison, which makes different team combinations possible. They've actually enhanced and optimized a lot of the game as well. So there's some really cool quality of life changes in the way you level heroes. There's a smoother kind of like gameplay for the early game. And we've also got some cool reward shops specifically for Season 2 and summons specifically for Season 2 new heroes. So look, you can download now. There'll be a link down below. You can play the game on PC through Epic Games and Steam. You can play the game on Mac, on iOS or Android devices, and you can play cross-platform as well, utilizing the same accounts, which is very cool. Yeah, download on my link. It really helps my channel out, and I'll see you on stream tonight. Brand new season, span new game. So I guess comment down below, how many copies do you think we're going to get with 314 sacred shards? Okay, we've got a 6% chance to get a legendary. Not that high, really. 6%. There's no double chances of legendaries. But we do have, if we pull a legendary, the first one will be a 15 times chance to be Duchess, then 20, then 25. I'm pretty sure after you get the 25, it resets to 15. Like, so if, sorry, after you get the hero, the champion, I think it resets to 15. But I'm not certain on that. We're not pulling any Void Shards today. We will pull the Primals as well if we need to. So it's all in. It's all in for Duchess with basically everything that he's got. It's nuts. Anyway, let's do this. So can we get copies of Duchess? It's copies of Duchess Day. And I guess, seeing as we're going to be pulling a load of shards here, out of 314 sacred shards, how much gold do you think we'd get down below? I get Grim the editor to do a counter up somewhere. Grim, you're on it. Come on. Already up to the 25 chance now of the epic, of course. But don't forget that it's kind of a little bit weird the way it works. It just means if there's 100 epics in the pool, it's the equivalent of there now being 125 epics in the pool, and there's 25 career downs amongst that. And it'll be the same for the gold as well. This is a big old session, though. Whew, I haven't had one like this in a while, honestly. You'll see as well, Roots had the revival path up. Oh, this gold number one. Gold number one is a Razin. I'm going to do a thumbs down for that. I think Razin needs a buff quite badly. I know they're going to be doing buffs in January, they've said. New champion buffs, but I feel like Razin needs to get on that list. 1 gold so far. Yeah, so Roots has actually got the revival path up because he took basically all of August off the game. But yeah, he's in the Sin clan, and I've known a few of them. A few of them are absolute hoarders. Rainis is one of his buddies, and they're always like trying to get more stuff in the mix. Right, Rotus in here. Duchess goes up to a 25 times chance now. So it's pretty much, I think it's going to be something like, if we pull a legendary, it's about a 20% chance it's going to be Duchess from now. Rotus, though, again, he's looking for arena meta champions. That's why he's going for loads of Duchesses. Rotus is one of those. So Rotus is a tick, as in, probably not. 2 gold so far, though. Not too bad from where we are, actually. Luck shining so far. Honestly, accounts like this, unfortunately, epics don't mean a lot. Yeah, they don't mean a lot for accounts here of this sort of level. You might be the odd one, like you need your copy of Geo, you need your copy of Seer. You know, there's a whole bunch of epics that you kind of need your copy of, but with the amount of shards that Roots pulls over time, he will get those. I thought that was Newt for a minute then. Runs in with the same kind of visual, right? This is actually Newt. This is the same Newt skin, reskinned, interestingly. Nari the lucky, not lucky for Roots. That's not what we're after. Straight in with another one. That is Newt. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Back to back. Back to back. This is a massive pull for any account. Even if you've got a copy already, Newt second copy is huge. So, damn. That's actually another good one. 2 good ones, 2 bad ones so far, right? Can't believe it's got back to back. Still got 295 to go. But no Duchesses yet. There's a career down at last. Interesting. It doesn't pop back up that it's gone down or whatever. Maybe it stays high. I don't know. Might stay at 25. But with 25% or 25 times chance on Duchess so far, maybe it stays up. Look, we don't have one yet out of, what, 4 was that? 4 or 5? Can't remember now. Hopefully the counter's up. Keep it going. Make sure you bring yourself a nice brandy or a cup of tea to watch this one. A whole string. Kind of before Newt was around, he was in a lot of endgame Dark Fate teams, Finite teams. Finite moved to hard Finite, so his terminated control doesn't do as much. He's still in my Dark Fate hard 120 team, but probably I could replace him with more efficient champions now, I guess. Just haven't gone and tried to rework it. But another good legendary, actually. Keep it going. Mr. Smiles. What's the most sacred you've ever pulled? Let me know. Let me know. I think mine... Have I ever pulled more than 30 on my own account? I don't think I've ever had more than 30 on my account. This is one of the biggest, like, pull sessions for sacred shards I've ever done. Might even be the biggest. Don't know. Like, it's huge. So, by this point, I'm sure Roots is watching thinking, I should have seen a Duchess by now. Like, he would have wanted to have seen one by now. Bearing in mind, he wants 4. Yeah? 4. If there's any good mathematicians, comment down below. What was the actual chance of getting 4 Duchesses out of this many shards? Like, was it a good chance or not? If anyone knows that math, I would love to know it. So far, we're not seeing any of her. I'd feel dreadful handing this account back if we don't have at least like a couple of copies. Really, at least, it feels like at least 3, doesn't it? At least 3, surely. Bit of a gold drought now. We started too hot. Slowed right down. Basilisk, good damage dealer. Here we go. What we got now? A Lord Shazar. Pretty out of the meta. Probably in need of a cheeky buff. Does do some good damage, bomb damage in the arena, but there's just way better champions out there are doing the same sort of job. Outside of the arena, he's kind of nothing. He needs more damage for bosses. What we got now? A Draco. I remember when Draco used to be the #1 pull, pretty much. Nowadays, he gets a bit overshone by Lydia, honestly. Lydia doing just a better job than him, but maybe he's going to get a bit more of a kind of like timeout with the city of Sintranos, where there's more restrictions of champions that you can use. I've been quite enjoying the Sintranos vibe so far. 269 left. So we've hit quite a lot of gold already. No Duchess yet. There's a Geo. Probably the best epic in the game. Certainly up there, top 3. 267 left. What's that? We've done 50. Good epic here, Morag. I did think we would have seen one by now, honestly. With the amount of gold we pulled, for that many legendaries, I thought we would have seen one Duchess at least. But it does show you that time, even times 25 chance. There's so many legendaries in the pool now that, you know, it's hard to find the exact one you want. This is why Whales, Krakens, they do pull a ton of shards if they want to be in the arena meta type of, you know, group of players. It's extremely difficult to get +4 empowered champions with blessings. Like, people don't appreciate how crazy that is when players have got multiple of them. So we're down to what, 259 to go. Whew, come on, hit me with a Duchess, please. Please. Absolutely shocking that we've not hit one yet. How many are we going to pull before we get our first Duchess? No gold. Come on. Let's have another back-to-back. This is getting scary for me now. I've got to say it. Like, Bruce is probably sitting there like, please. But this is feeling rough. We're pretty deep already. Useless. Relic Keeper. Okay. Okay. We've got one. One on the board. Duchess is in the house. Okay. Whew. How many was that? Like 60, just over 60 shards to get one. 60 sacred shards to get one copy. Is this going to be like a London bus where they just come back to back? Is that even possible in the game? I'm not sure if it's possible. I don't think you can actually pull the same legendary back to back. But that's one on the board. We need to up the ante a bit. We're going to be pulling 4 copies, which right now feels, well, just about on track. Just about on track, really, for 4 copies of Duchess if we keep going at this rate. But we've got to keep it going. Jotun. Got one buff. Needs a fresh buff. Needs a fresh one. Oh, she's very proud of herself. Otikata, not bad. Clan Boss champion. Epics, epics, epics. Lady Quillen, okay. Pretty bang average. Candlestick head. No, thank you. Dangerous in a raid, having that many candles coming out of your helmet. 242 to go. Over 80 shards in now. We're on a bit of a dry spell. We pulled Duchess since then. Just calm down a bit. Calm down a bit. We need a few more. Woad painted. Looks like she could kill you. Come on. This dude runs in weird. Any more gold? We're due another one now. It's been a while. It's been a while since Duchess appeared. We're now due. There we go. And we've got, okay, Corvus. Corvus is a good champ. He was actually good in those kind of like buff extender type teams. Certainly like clan boss teams. It's almost like with Corpulent Cadaver gone, he's one of the best champions in that style of team to just do high levels of damage. Good champion, not an arena champion though. Like this account is looking for PvP meta. He doesn't fit that, but he's a good champ. Does mean that Duchess is back on the table then. So we pulled one more legendary. You can't pull back-to-back legendaries, so Duchess is back up for grabs. Probably not long before I've got to make some space. 233 left. Still really want 3 more copies. I'm sure we'd take 2. But anyway, we'd like 3. 3 was the challenge. Soul Drinker, no. Quite a fun champ though, Soul Drinker. If you get me in like a Players to Gleeful, Gleeful type of team. 228 left. Have we seen nearly all the epics yet? There he is, Fenshi. He's coming in. Another gold. This time we've got a Tatora Rhymehide. Actually, very solid champion. Like, underrated, I'd say, by most of the community. Does a lot of damage with this A3. Nice ability to like hide your team as well. Good block debuff ability. Yeah, super good. So, but I'd say actually again, like not a PvP champion. You can see how hard it is to get meta champions for PvP, especially when you're considering this is with sacreds. Like, imagine if this was now void champions, which are harder to pull than these. Like, becomes very difficult actually. Okay, need to make some space. Okay, then we're back on. So we are capped out, according to this, at 25 now. So I think maybe we just stay at 25 times chance forever after you've got even the first Duchess, which is exactly what they're looking for in this type of like PvP hunters when they're looking for specific heroes, specific champs. Yeah, the higher the chance of one popping out can actually be massive for this type of player. So only one Duchess so far. Come on, get back on it. Let's get back on the hype train. Creodan popping out every 5 seconds, of course. So it's proven that it's working to some extent because we've seen him a bunch. I've just fed like 3 copies of him, at least, maybe more. Brunch, Killjoy. The OG Clan Boss Beta, Cult Brawler there. When I used to do a lot of account takeovers, Brawler was always someone I'd look for as like the ultimate poisoner. Frostbringer. She doesn't even bring any frost. Useless. Mistress of Trash. Come on. 210. When I set out here, I was wondering, am I going to need to pull them all? Feels like I definitely am. We're already done over 100 now. 110 or so shards. We've got 1 copy so far. It's kind of insane. We're on a bit of a dry spell. Another Creodan. Come on. Great champion, by the way. Creodan the blue. Okay, what we got? Oh, it's a War Mother. She actually does colossal damage. She does a lot of damage with her AoEs and her bombs. Kind of fun champion. She was always a bit of a meme, but she's better nowadays. Not who we're after, though. She's definitely not like a meta champion. I wonder for an endgame account if she's really played at all. I guess what we got 317 or so, was it? 327. So we really need to be seeing Duchess 2 by around 160 if we're on track, which is in 40 more shards. So still a lot. We've still got a lot to go through. Plenty of time. Might find I need some therapy for the left clicky, or my right clicky finger. Another Creodan. We're getting a bit bored of seeing him now. Talia, useless. Add a buff, still useless. This guy looks cool. Calendar Shrike. Actually a colossal number. When you think about it, I'm not even halfway through the shards yet. It's a colossal number. There we go. Number 2. No, we got Xavier. Xavier is actually very good. She's in my hard dragon team for my account. My speed farm, like Dragon 10. This dude is actually someone I want to pick up for my account. I think he looks pretty solid. Like, it'd be quite cool to try him in some hard Fire Night stuff as well. But probably not quite as good as like a Creodan. Actually, it does bring decreased speed as well. It's got a multi-hitter here. 3-hitter here. It's pretty good for hard Fire Night, I think. Crimson Helm, one of the first champions to help you beat a Bommel. If you guys saw my Blizzard video yesterday where I took on Bommel 90 hard, him and Wukong, might make you rethink whether you actually want to do that fusion or not, because it's pretty hard to do. Albeit it did need quite high stats to make it happen, but still, it was pretty good. We really need to see Duchess 2 like now. We need Duchess 2 now. To be on track, we're running out of time. I'm already feeling a bit nervous, honestly. Roots is going to be like, HH, you said you'd get this done. Let's have a couple of golds. Come on. Before the 160 mark, I want to see 2 more golds. At least 1 Duchess in them. Hold on. We got delay. Does that mean Duchess is popping out? Aox, good champion actually, in my Iron Twins level 15 team. Alongside Geomancer, just extending his burn. All of the damage comes from being hit. Like the Iron Twins boss hitting us. Allure, still decent. Good turn me to control hero. Down to 170 now. Bogoff, best tank in the game. He's up there, isn't he? He's one of the best. Super fun champ. Really cool one to pick up. It's feeling rough. 168. We're closing in on needing a Duchess now to be on track. Like, we're falling behind. No gold in ages. Come on. They really needed to see a couple. Oh, man. It's a dry old spell. Let's go. It's not what we need. Cormac, you're not who we need. Old school champion here. She guards your rear for sure. Go on then. Ah, Marinix. Okay, Marinix actually pretty interesting champ. She ignores unkillable. She does some good damage on both AoE. She's got a Hex as well. This kind of combo of decreased defense and Hex, pretty solid. She was used mainly as an arena champ, but yeah, not bad actually. Okay, so we've hit like the halfway mark. We've only had 1 Duchess out of the pool. Is that surprising you? Like, I'm pretty shocked, honestly. 160 shards. 1 Duchess so far. Like, I just know what's going to happen. The comments down below are going to be like, oh, you can see this game's a scam. I mean, this feels a bit scammy, honestly. Scam, I don't know. I don't love the word scam being used, actually, because scam implies that you don't know what you're doing. Like, they're tricking you into doing something. I don't know if it's a trick as such, but it's not good. Doesn't feel good. 170 in. I don't even know. I'm sure the counter's up here somewhere, but I don't know how many gold I'm on now. Doesn't feel like enough. We started off so well. Oh, man. Come on, Duchess. At least one more copy, please. At least one more. I'm thinking at least 2 more, but the way it's going, maybe it's like, just give me 1. 150 to go. Guess we're going to have to make some space before long. There we go. What we got? What we got? An Elenariel. I mean, paired with Xavier, pretty damn solid. But not who we're after today. Not a PvP champion. Double gold. There she is, number 2. There she is. Okay. Woo. Back to back again. Woo. 2 Duchesses so far. Right. We needed it. We needed it badly. We're kind of close to being on track still. Like, we definitely needed that really badly right then. We get a 3rd one. Like, 3rd one would be so juicy right now. So, I don't know if I showed you at the start. He does have 2 copies of Duchess already. Both leveled out, both being used. So that he was basically looking for +4ing one of them so that he could still have 2. That's why he wants 4 copies. But, you know, we're in that kind of boat of could get pretty high empowerment already. Right, let's make some space. Right then, we're back on. 2 Duchesses in the bag. We're looking for 2 more. 140 Sacreds to go. I've got no idea how many legendaries we've pulled. You will know better than I do. I do know we've pulled about 74 Creodans. We're doing it. We're carrying on. So I think that, I'm pretty sure the last one I pulled was Duchess, right? So next one cannot be Duchess. Because as I said before, we can't get back-to-backs. Which means that we still need to get multiple more legendaries. Like 136 shards. You'd hope we get multiple more legendaries because that's still a ton of sacred shards. Like, I've probably still got more left than I've ever pulled in one go before. Okay, nice. Shemnaf's actually a cool champ. Not really an arena meta champion, but actually a really fun legendary. Loads of damage. Good champion. Like, pretty good, like, all-rounder style champion. I think Saf's done some cool videos on her, actually, on the HH Gaming channel. So we're now looking for Duchess number 3 on the next gold pull. That's what we want to see. Keep us on the right path here. Getting close to have pulled 200. Getting there. Close to 200 sacreds done. Guy comes straight from Beetlejuice. Old school Galka. Actually does a ton of damage, Galka. Done old now. Don't even know how long ago the video was, but I did a video on him. Really fun champ. That's what Raid do well. They've got like rares, epics that actually do a ton of damage or like some fun mechanics. I definitely feel like they've done that well in this game. Get some right like champions that just stand out. It's very cool. Come on, 125 more. This is getting hairy because we need to see one. I'd say by shard 100, I really need to see the 3rd one if I think we've got a chance of doing this. Maybe by like shard 80, we need to have seen another one. What we got? What we got? Ooh, Astralon. Probably a little bit out of the meta nowadays. Used to be used a lot, actually, for his AoE stun and AoE smacks. Still a good champion, don't get me wrong. Like, good champion, high damage. But, yeah, fallen out of the meta nowadays. For the arena, at least. More used, I think, in, like, probably not even really using Spider anymore. Used to be using Spider to do, like, an AoE stun to let your burn guys just kind of, like, rip in. Not really the same strat anymore. Certainly for, like, hard Spider. Oh, Romero. Romero and his lovely tash. Looks like a 16-year-old boy. Come on. Still got a fair few to go. One of the sisters, she loves to read. She loves a book, Sikara. 115 more. Creodan's back. Where's your friend Duchess? Come on. Where is she? Where's number 3? She seems to have popped up as if she's on her 10 times as well. Creodan Isbal here. Actually a really good Bommel champ. Kind of need a couple of her at least, though, to make that work. Or pair her alongside like a Nishak. And you get that kind of like one-shot bomb damage away. Not another candlestick head. Come on. 110. Come on, let's have a Merry Christmas. A Merry Christmas extra Duchess, please. Getting close to that time, aren't we? Another Creodan. Closing in on 100 left. We've done over 200. What we got? Tower. Pretty old school now. I mean, maybe, I don't know if he's using a bit of live arena, actually. Certainly was used for a lot of unkillable teams for Clan Boss, and still can be. Just no longer in there as like one of the best, really. Still used in plenty of unkillable teams, I guess. But and I guess like if he was a new player and you picked him up, he would hard carry you through a lot of content. But just champions like Helicaf just way better, doing a similar job nowadays. Feeling worried now. We're on what? We're closing in on the last 100 sacreds, which is still a phenomenal amount. Still a phenomenal amount of shards. Now, Roots has literally been like hard graft saving basically for 2 years, waiting for this moment, waiting to try and sneak +4 Duchess. We really need to see one like now. Honestly, we need to see the third copy very soon if this is going to work. Maybe another one of those cheeky back-to-backs would be nice. Is it just when it's a Sylvan Watcher, we get almost like a little comet goes up the screen? You seeing that? She looks like she's from another game. Come on. Barak in here. 90 left. Oh, man. We really need one. We need like Duchess 3 now. We need it. Where's the gold gone? Creodan, yeah, we've seen you. Where the hell's your gold buddy? Duchess. Is it? Is it? No, it's a Lady of Erith. Actually, a kind of good healer. Good support champ. Cleansing, healing, strengthen. Pretty solid, but not what... This account probably will never make use of that champion. Like, if you were a newer player and you picked up a Lady of Erith, then yeah, going to be a hard carry for you in terms of support, but late game, probably not in any teams. 85 more. Come on. Looking ropey. We might be just maybe squeezing 2 or 3 instead of 4 at this point, because we are running out. I don't know, we've still got a lot, but I'm just thinking in my head, like, I've got to get one, then someone else, then her again. It's feeling like it's unlikely at this point now. Losing faith. By the way, I am going to be doing a live stream of Dragonair tonight. Season 2 kicks off, and Dragonair is actually a super fun game. You should come and join me 7 p.m. UTC if you want to come and watch and get involved. They've got giveaways for Dragonair, all sorts of stuff I've been given for the stream. So, and I'm going to be dressing up as a pirate, and so is Deadwood Jedi. So yeah, come and join us for that. Be a lot of fun, and you can get a kind of vibe of what the game's like. It's now looking very unlikely. Get 4 copies. We're not hitting gold like we were in that first section. First section was non-stop. The hit's quite hard, but again, pretty old school now as an epic. Seen a few Fenchies. Come on. Where's the gold gone? Where is the gold gone? It's dried right up. Oh, Roots. If you're watching this right now, you're probably like, where the hell is that gold gone? There it is. Oh, we really needed it to be Duchess at that point. Shiramani. Who even uses Shiramani anymore? Right, made some more space. This is basically going to be the last batch of Sacreds. And yeah, we are wanting, right, we're wanting 2 more Duchesses here, which feels super unlikely, but we're going to go for it. We're going to try our best. We've got these and we've got the Primals as well. So I'd love to see, I mean, at least one more, surely. At least one more. 62 shards. Like, if I hadn't already done 250 odd shards and it was my account and I had 60, I would expect to get a Duchess with my 60. That's where we're at. So we should still be feeling the same, right? We should still be getting that same level of odds. Roots, I'm trying, my friend. I am. Not candlestick head. Come on. Enough of that. Another Creodan. I've probably just fed about 20 Creodans, by the way. Gold. Who we got? We got old school Trunda. Trundifies. I mean, she's still super high meta, but now in Hydra, right? So she's doing colossal damage in Hydra. She's still a super hard hitter, but she's not really in the arena meta right now. Doesn't mean she can't play there. She hits insanely hard. Trunda's still a good champ. Not quite what she was, but still a good champ. Taras basically has wrecked her life. Taras and Marishka and Stone Skin and a whole bunch of other things. Lord Champfoot, no thanks. No thanks. Does anyone use Lord Champfoot? Let me know. 51 more to go. I mean, it's good to see the gold, but it's not who we needed. Who we got? Another Rotus. Double Rotus in this video. Damn. I mean, he is super meta. Like, anytime I do live arena, he's basically first on my team sheet. So very good champion. Oh man, I'm needing some love right now. We at least want to get a third one, don't we? At least a third one. Over 300 shards raid. If we don't get a third one, you need to fix your game. Seriously. We're on a times 25 odds right now. Oh no, not Blizzard, Howler. Oh no. Current fusion. I'm sure Roots is going to go for him anyway. Like, Blizzard's actually decent. Not brilliant, but decent for Bommel. Did some cool Bommel strats with him and for Finite Hard. But we've already pulled a Newt. Newt just like surpasses him and some certainly in Finite Hard. 41 to go. Plenty of gold, honestly. We've had pretty good rates for gold, I think. It's hard to gauge it when you've done so many shards, but I'm pretty sure we're in a good spot for, have we hit the 6%? But the question is, where the hell was Duchess gone? 38 more to go. We've seen all the rares, surely. We've seen 100 Creodans. We've seen just about every other rare that exists. But 2 copies of Duchess so far. What we got? What we got? Okay, a Kyuku. Again, good champion. Kind of hard to play around with, honestly, but the ally protect with block damage is nuts. And she does a lot of damage with her A1 and her A2 as well. So she's actually a really good champ. She can solo bomber as well. She's got lots going on. She's quite hard. She's brilliant for clan boss, but quite hard to use in clan boss. 32 to go. This now feels more like still not even a normal number, is it? But it feels like it's kind of like getting down there. Ah, man. We're running out of time, big time here. Even to get a third one, surely we get a third one. I mean, I will feel awkward not sending this back with at least 3 copies. Where's the gold gone? Where's the gold? Come on. Oh, Roots. Dude. Come on. Come on. Oh, mate. Tatsu. Tatsu's got to go on that buff list, surely. Well, not useless, but not great. Not great. Oh, man. With 23 left, it's basically impossible now to get the 4 copies. Now I'm just hoping we scrape 1 more in the bag. Should see at least 1 more gold. Maybe 2. We're lucky. Although the mercy system for sacreds is not good. I mean, it's definitely working for Creodan. We can't like confuse whether the system is working to get more copies of Creodan. We have seen a whole bunch of copies. Couple of smilers. 17 to go. There he is again. He's like that. He's like, it's working. It's working. Yeah, but what about the Duchess? 15 more. Rock Breaker. I had some real fun with Rock Breaker back in the day. I was doing like epic only arena teams before the arena turned into this kind of like crazy environment it is now. You used to be able to get into plat with just epics. Rock Breaker was one of that team. 12 more to go. It's not looking good. I'm not going to lie. It's looking bleak. 1 more gold. It's another tower. Not who we need. A Duke tower. That's not what we were after. Damn. Can you actually believe it? 2 Duchesses out of 320 odd. Wow. Kind of shocked. Romero again. 7 more here. And then we'll do those 7 primals. I think the only way we get this done now is if we pull 1 here out of these last 5 and then we pull 1 out of primal. That's the only way we get to that 4 mark. 4 shards left here. Go on, game. Come on. Do something for me. Throw me a line. 3 more. We need like some sort of clutch moment, please. This is feeling brutal. Last one. It's not gold. Oh, no. Only 2. Let's do the 7 primals then. On this one, so everything's still set back in normal. Like, well, normal times 15. Don't forget, we get all the rares popping up here. So the chances are even slimmer. Torox, at least we see some different dudes. Yeah, we're starting to get the increase. It's not going to be enough. Go on, give me one cheaty copy. One cheaty extra copy of Duchess, please. Not working. 2 more. I don't know, guys. How would you feel if this is you and you want something as specific as Roots wanted here? How would you feel after that many shards? You've got 2 copies of her. Was that good or not? I don't even know. Oh, wow. Anyway, there you go, guys. Probably my biggest sacred shard pull ever. Was that what you expected? I'll see you soon.